Star Wars 9, Rey's mother revealed. Oh, what's a question mark? All right, let's do that again. Star Wars 9, Rey's mother revealed? Oh, it's all caps. One more time. Star Wars 9, Rey's mother revealed? Yeah, that's good. Let's go with that. Huge casting leak about Luke's wife, Mara. Intriguing. Let's see you get your head round that, Ryan Johnson. Head round.
Hello, I started this gangster shit. Mr. Mother, thanks I'm good. Hello, I started this gangster shit.
Okay, thank you. All right, so this is important. This is the biggest indication yet that J.J. Abrams has profoundly rejected the work of Rian Johnson, director of Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Now, Rian Johnson, of course, suggested that J.J. Abrams' character Rey, a female Force-sensitive, actual Force master, apparently, who was the suggestion, quote-unquote, of Kathleen Kennedy, he basically used his whole movie to say that Rey is a nobody. She came from circus clowns. I don't know. Where did she come from? Don't really know. Hobos on a train. That's where she was born. No, that's what Rian Johnson wanted to say. We have indication that when J.J. Abrams saw this movie, when he read or understood this suggestion about his characters, he complained about it to his friends like Simon Pegg, who actually went to the media and said, no, J.J. Abrams, that's not what he wanted for this character at all. And I think Simon Pegg probably cried when he said that, because he cared about his friend. You ever care about your friend so much that it brings you to tears when you think about what some dude with a round head is doing to their work? That's the exact predicament that Simon Pegg found himself in. I was moved. I was personally moved for him. So J.J. Abrams is directing Star Wars Episode 9, which we've also explained is Star Wars Chapter 11, because of the other two movies, Rogue One and Solo: A Star Wars Story. This is the 11th Star Wars movie. So this is Chapter 11 for Disney. Star Wars 9 could introduce an iconic Legends character, after some casting details were leaked. Is Mara Jade being brought back into canon? Will Luke's wife, why do they keep putting wife in quotes like this is something that happened in prison? I don't like that. Be Rey's mother in J.J. Abrams Episode 9. Yeah, I think so. I think the only thing to do at this point to rescue this character from the savage creative inclinations of a man with a perfectly round head is to make Rey into one of Skywalker's children, or something like that, related to Luke Skywalker in some way. I don't know why they put this here. I'm not going to click on this link. We know the risks of clicking on links, don't we? Yeah, could be porn. Alden Ehrenreich stars in Solo: A Star Wars Story. So if you're still curious about that, you can go here and click this link. It was one of the two great mysteries built up before The Last Jedi. So, there are two. Rey's parentage, like where did Rey come from? And we were all curious. I mean, everyone thought maybe she's Obi-Wan Kenobi's daughter, I don't know, granddaughter, I guess. Or maybe she's related to Emperor Palpatine. I mean, it could be something really scary and cool like that. Everyone had questions. The obvious the obvious idea was that maybe she was related to Luke Skywalker, and it looks like that might be what they're going with. Along with the origins of Supreme Leader Snoke. I had no questions about that. I can't stand the name Snoke. That does annoy me. It is a combination of snake and smoke, and I don't know, two scary words that equal something that sounds like a discarded kind of bootleg attempt at soda pop in Mexico or something. So I reject all of this. This is not interesting to me, and it's a good thing. The one good thing that Rian Johnson did is dispatch with this character in a meaningless way. That was fun. Okay, so these two questions consumed fan forums for almost 2 years before Episode 8 hit the big screen. By the way, hit, I really see that as a word of violence in this context. Not that it, made a splash on the big screen and excited everyone. It actually assaulted the big screen and the same fan forums that were curious about the answers. When the dust and the red sand of Crate had settled, the choices made by Rian Johnson and Disney divided opinion in a way never seen before in the Star Wars universe. That's because they were bad. They were bad choices. Many fans still believe that Lilo Ren, and purposely it's just, it doesn't end. It doesn't end with these Star Wars articles. These garbage tier Star Wars articles. Drives me nuts. Alright, let's just imagine, okay, that this is spelled correctly so that we don't feel personally insulted. And lied about her parents. Is her mother about to be revealed as Mara Jade after tantalizing casting news was leaked by that hashtag show? I trust that hashtag show. I think they're good. I don't know them at all. I'm just kidding. The report said J.J. Abrams, along with casting director Nina Gold, who has worked on both Episode 7 and Episode 8, are searching for a female lead, 40 to 50 years old. Ooh. Yeah, okay. To play the role of Mara. This immediately reignited speculation about beloved Legends character Mara Jade. Of course. What other Mara could it be? Not only did she become Luke's wife in the non-canon novels, her age and close links to the non-classic Skywalker story mean she is still a hot favorite to be Rey's missing mother. And yes, indeed, a hot favorite. A hot favorite. Yeah, how great is that? I mean, that would be very, very cool. And losing her would explain why Luke had basically ostracized himself onto a desert island and was currently engaged in sucking on the nipples of enormous, obese sea cow monsters. Who does she look like? She looks like somebody. Star Wars 9, Mara Jade is a classic Legends character. Of course she is. Look how great she is. Is that it? No, there's more. Oh, good. There's more. Luke even had a wife in the opening pages of the Last Jedi novel before it was all revealed to be a dream. Oh, that's so sad. Considering what we've seen in Star Wars The Last Jedi, this is poignant, touching, alarming, I would say. Yeah, Luke had love in his life, but yeah, it was all a dream. In the novels, Mara Jade was a powerful Force user. Of course she was. Force is female. She's a female. Powerful. That was the problem all along. I mean, the problem in all the movies was that the people who were bumbling around trying to maintain some sort of contact with the Force in order to do what? To move a cup of coffee 9 inches across the table. They devoted their entire lives to the discipline. They were all men. That was the problem. They were all toxic males. It turns out that the Force, according to Kathleen Kennedy's T-shirt, is female, and therefore, if you look like this, you can, I don't know, you can do backflips and cut the Death Star in half with a lightsaber, all kinds of stuff. You just needed to be a whammon. That's all. Just be a whammon. The Force respects women. Yeah. Okay. So she was under Palpatine's mind control. Ooh. After the Emperor's death, Luke was able to break the control, and the pair eventually married, had children, and founded a Jedi Academy. So that would have been an all-female school, one assumes. The movies had already used the Academy storyline, and Mara Jade could be worked into Episode 9 as Luke's fellow teacher, lover, or of course Rey's mother. But fans shouldn't get too excited just yet. Don't get too excited just yet. Yeah. The hashtag show quickly added, it's common practice for films it's common practice for films possessive to use code names during the casting process. And that could be the case here. The Force Awakens used Kira as Rey's code name for months, and many fan sites were quick to shoot down excited Mara Jade hype. Yeah, why should anybody be excited? If you guys are excited about this next movie because you think it's going to contain something that makes you happy, calm down. Calm down. Fansided said, honestly, it's just a code name protecting the identity of the actual character name for Star Wars Episode 9. That's it. Plus, Mara Jade has been rumored to pop up in both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi to no avail. It makes no logical sense for her to appear in Star Wars Episode 9. It does, actually. I disagree. Star Wars Episode 9 will be struggling for any powerful female characters now that we have profoundly rejected Rose Tico, and Admiral Holdo is, I believe, dead, and Carrie Fisher is no longer with us, so Princess Leia is dead. I think now more than ever, we need to retie these Star Wars movies back to Skywalker, since he has been, pretty much disenchanted and disenfranchised with the whole thing. He's probably not going to be actively in the next movie. All right, so so I think this is a good rumor. I think it is going to happen, and I think releasing the name Mara to the fans is a way to actually build up hope in them. They know, Disney knows. Okay, it's not that they care, but they know that Star Wars: The Last Jedi pissed everyone off. They know it. So how do we get people happy again and excited about Star Wars? We kind of leak that Mara Jade is going to be in it. So I would actually get my hopes up. If I were you guys, it's J.J. Abrams trying to right the ship. Jeremy Conrad from Manabyte added, Mara Jade was rumored for every Disney Star Wars movie so far. In The Force Awakens, people claimed that Karen Gillan's hair would be used for Mara's wig in the movie. What? In The Last Jedi, people claimed that Mara was buried on Ahch-To. Now in Episode 9, people claim she's going to be in the movie and 40 years old. Yeah, Jeremy, you don't understand, no offense, you don't understand how these people think. Okay, they're trying to save this franchise. They're pretending that everything is okay. They are fully aware of how bad Rian Johnson screwed up. If they weren't, he'd be directing this next movie instead of shuttling him off to a sandbox to create new Star Wars movies that probably will never happen under his direction, at least. So that is the end of this article, thankfully. I hope... I really hope, for the sake of everyone who loves Star Wars, that this character, who looks damn cool, and I like that she's 40 to 50 years old. I like that. She's not going to be some young chippy who was great at everything. I like this. I think this is the way to fix things. And not to sound too sincere in my flippant Star Wars videos, but please, Disney, do this and do it right. These Patreon backers, these supporters, these pledgers, these super chatters, these brave men and women who give of themselves every month to make sure the content like this reaches your eyes and ears. Let us salute them. Let us salute them. If you'd like to join these heroes, the link is in the description below. Pledge $1 or more per month, and your support would be appreciated as well. Thank you so much.